You're a good girl, you're a good girl. Hello everybody, welcome to It's a Camping Thing. You join me on my summer camp. This is at the Conkers Camping and Caravanning Club in Derbyshire, and we are staying here for one night. And I say we because I mean Bella and myself. Now this trip is really a test to see how well Bella gets on with camping. We don't know how she is with it. She's been in the tent in the garden a few times. These tennis balls are not good for you. I don't know where you found this one, but they're not great for your teeth. Where's your rubber one? Go on then. But also as well, it's a bit of a break for me, same for walls, and I'm really looking forward to it. Now I'm going to be using the Quechua 2 Seconds Easy Fresh and Black with the fresh awning on the front, and that's because it's June. We don't know how the weather's going to be. It's a little bit humid, but don't worry, Bella's in the car. All the windows are open, she's got plenty of circulation, and she's okay. But she'll be joining me in a little while once I've got all the tents set up. Right now, I know that she's secure in the car. So the first thing to do is get that tent all set up. Now, the beauty of this tent is it's super quick and easy to set up. And for a one night stay, I don't really want anything that's going to take a little while to set up. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. As I say, Bella will be joining us a little later on, but right now I just want to be secure in the car and not running around. Now the weather forecast, I don't know which one to believe. I've seen several forecasts today. Some say rain, some say thunder, not good. And others say it's going to be just like this, humid and cloudy. Let's hope it's the latter. Yeah, I like that. I'm just going to peg the tent out at the back. Now the reason why I brought the awning is down to the rain. If it does rain, then I've got somewhere to sit, and what's more, somewhere to store my kit. And the awning is right here. I only recently acquired this, but I'm already really impressed with it. Actually been quite an eventful day. I took Bella to Spring Lakes for a swim this morning, and I think she was a little bit confused by the railings. Couldn't work out exactly how to get to the water, but she did swim for a little while. But we'll try again another time once possibly all the kids are back at school again after the summer break. Now this pole is incredibly tight. There we go. That's that part done. And we lay it down. First thing to do, just hook a little red clip into the front. It is really humid. And then pull that over the top. Can be a bit awkward at times. And that hooks onto the peg at the back. That's hooked in there. That's a case of just pull over the awning over the roof of the tent and pop that onto that peg there, and then make sure that these are fully slackened off so that we can apply more tension later on. And again for this side. You alright? Bella? Bella? This side. Gonna be sleeping in here tonight. Yeah. What's she doing? What Bella doing? And for my own piece of comfort, for my own piece of comfort, I've got my U-Sport pad, just making sure the seal's fully down. Bella's secured. I'll put a tent peg in the ground, and then I'm using 2 leads, a normal one with a loop, and then threaded it through itself, hooked that onto the peg. So she's hooked up to an 8-meter lead. So she can get about if she wants, but at least she's not in the car. And she's laying down right now. Good girl. Okay, so I've got 2 Quechua sim mats on the floor, and then what I'm going to do is use an old sleeping bag over the bottom as a base, and that's the only sleeping bag I'm going to be using because I've actually got a duvet. Now, I didn't really know what the weather was going to be doing, and I want Bella to feel like the fact she's not trapped. So I brought a duvet, so the fact if she wants to, she can get under the duvet. I don't mind. I know other people might feel differently about that, but I don't mind. And she's my little girl. I want her to feel happy and comfortable. So we've got basically 2 sim mats zipped together to make a double. And that's all you will get in here. And then we put a duvet over the top. Oh, you are precious. You are such a good girl. Oh no. You know I've been saying about how trusty. It's leaking. It's going down. Oh. There's a leak there. I thought I heard something pop. Trouble is I've got no glue or tape. But my mate might have. Well, I've just got back to the campsite about 25 minutes ago. I've just been to see my friend James, who lives not far away from here. Been to see James, his wife Carly, and the kids, and they all loved Bella. They've met her for the first time now. Obviously, they've seen her on Facebook and on this YouTube channel, but to see her actually in person and see how small she is compared to Buster, who was a show Cocker Spaniel. Bella is a working Cocker Spaniel, and she's a female, so she's a little bit smaller. I think they're a little bit surprised about how small she was, and to be fair, so were we, my family and I. But it was great, the fact that Bella was great with the kids, and that was something that we were a little bit fearful of her. But yeah, she was great. A little bit overexcited, but yeah, when you got 3 kids trying to stroke your head and that, it's understandable. But she was great. James, Carly, and the kids, they all loved her, which is great for me. But now we're back at the campsite. James has kindly lent me some glue to fix my air pad, which is now curing. It's been in there for a little while now. I'm going to leave it for an hour before I put some air into it. So thank you to James for lending me some glue for that. That's really, really kind of you, and I appreciate that. But getting back to the campsite and just sitting here on my Yeezy folding camping chair, oh, just watching the world go by, watching the clouds slowly drift over and the odd spit of rain. It feels great. Camping is my therapy. It really is. For me, years ago, I had depression for a number of years, and I'm not going to give you any sort of health advice here, but for me, years ago when I had depression, I found that nothing worked for me. But the only thing that kind of did was getting away from it all, and by that, I used to go out and take photographs, a lot of landscape photographs, and that's why the Lake District sort of appealed. But using camping to go further afield, spend longer at those locations. For me, camping is my therapy. It keeps depression at bay. I don't see depression ever coming back, but you're never quite sure. But I know what ticks my box, and it's not the same for everybody. But for me, to do things like this, where I'm away from the same four walls. Camping in my garden is one thing, and it's nice, but it's not the full thing. But just sitting here for like the last 5-10 minutes, I can already feel any stress or any issues that were there just evaporating. And it feels great just to be able to sit here, the odd spot of rain, and just watch the clouds slowly pass overhead. And the fact that Bella's now laying down here right beside me is wonderful, because it gives me hope for when I do go camping next year, when I hope to go to Cornwall and Devon, the Lake District, and possibly even Scotland. I've got all these places I want to go, and I want to show Bella more of this beautiful country that we call home. And this, for me, is the first step to see how she deals with the camping life, because she is a working Cocker Spaniel, so she wants to chase the ball. She always wants to be on the go. Not that you would know it by right now. But the fact that she is chilled out here, I'm happy. It's good. It's not the fact that she's getting stressed out because she wants to keep running. So that gives me great hope for the future, and the fact that I can go camping with her next year and have lots of really good adventures. And next year, 2024, is Bella and my year, and for the channel as well. So I hope you join me for that, and if you do, please consider liking, leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel. And I hope you join me on our adventures next year. It's something I'm really looking forward to. I've not booked anywhere yet, but you know, that will come in time. But I'm going to sit here, drink to good health, and just watch those clouds go by. So I shall see you a little later. How many of these have I had? None. A little later on. So cheers, everyone. You're a good girl. I'm proud of you. It's just gone 8 p.m. at night. It's 8:03 p.m. and I've just not long ago taken Bella out for a walk. It's consistently raining. It's not heavy rain, but it is light rain, the sort of rain that gets through to your skin and soaks you, and not good. So we're limited in the space that we've got. Now, normally I'd have the Quechua 2 seconds easy, and I'd be even more limited. But this awning is incredible. And if you have this tent and it's available in your country, then I highly recommend this awning. It just gives you so much more room. Bella's got a space where she can eat and drink without being outside in the elements. I've got place for storage, for clothes. Not that I've got many, because I've only got this fleece. For food, I've got my Jetboil Mini Mo down here. I was hoping to have a hot drink in the morning. We'll see how that goes. But the weather forecast for tomorrow, it's not looking great, unfortunately. So there's not really that much we can do. I haven't really got a view out there. It's just kind of grey, dull sky. So I'm going to say goodnight here. I'll see you in the morning. And fingers crossed that the weather forecast is wrong and that we get at least some sort of good-ish weather. But it's not looking good. But there's not much I can do. The one thing I will say, though, is this little girl down here is lying down here on her bed. She's been good as gold. The level of proudness that I have for her right now has reached an all-time new level. I am incredibly proud of her. She's taken it completely in her stride. And yes, later on this year, next year, we'll be going to campsites again. We'll be going out and venturing further, and not just doing garden camping, which has been kind of synonymous with this channel of late. But that was just circumstances. But now circumstances are changing again, and I want to show her more of this beautiful country. So I'm going to say goodnight now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the forecast is wrong and we don't get thunderstorms and heavy rain tonight and tomorrow. But it's not looking good. So keep your fingers crossed, and I'll see you in the morning. Night. Well, good morning. It's just gone 20 to 7 in the morning, and we did have a lot of rain during the night, and Bella here has been absolutely incredible. She did see a couple of moths inside the tent last night and growled at them and ate them. But yeah, she's been absolutely amazing. And to be fair, seeing this trip through her eyes has made it even more special. I mean, we've got some beautiful clouds over there and blue sky, and that's beautiful to wake up to. But this little lady, oh, she just blows me away. She just takes everything you throw at her. She went swimming yesterday. She took to that okay. Ooh, there we go. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Bella, slow down. And I was a bit apprehensive about this because she's always on the go, but yeah, she really surprised me. So the plan for today is purely just packing up and going home now. The stuff sacks that these come in, the awning and the tent, I'm not going to put them into the normal stuff sacks because they're wet through. So I've actually brought a couple of bin liners, so I'll put them in there just to get them home so that they're in a watertight bag. Get them home, and then I can put them on the washing line and let them dry out today. Hopefully the weather remains like this and it's beautiful blue sky, but oh wow, what a view to wake up to. So there we go. Yeah, I'm really proud of this little lady. She's amazing. So I'll catch you a little bit later as I'm taking down the tent, should I say. I'm really proud of her. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. I love you. Look at that beautiful face. Yeah, now you need to calm down for a bit and then we'll take you out for a walk in a bit. Aww. Oh. Yeah. Do you want to go in the car for a bit? In the car. Up. Good girl. Just sit in there for a little while whilst I take the tent down, all right? Good girl. Right, well, everything is now out of the tent. It's in the car, including Bella. Bella's laying on the back seat. She's perfectly fine. Bless her, she's even got her head down. So she's laying in there, and that's just down to the fact that when I'm taking everything out, I don't want her getting distracted, seeing a pigeon or maybe another dog and running off. It's for her safety and for my peace of mind. But I will be taking her for a walk around the site before I leave, just to give her a little bit of exercise and, you know, get to see more of this place, give her some memories. So the next step is obviously to take the tent down. As I said before, I'm going to be using bin bags, so that's purely down to the fact that all it is just to put the tent in the car, in the bin bags. It's going to be keeping all that moisture nice and secure inside those bin bags. Take it home, put it on the washing line, and then once that's dry, then put it into its stuff sacks and then put it in the loft where it'll be staying for mostly over the summer period. But yeah, the tent itself has been brilliant. That awning is incredible. It really is incredible, especially if you've got a dog or another person, then it's great. If you're just going on your own, maybe not so much need for it. But for me, with the rain that we had last night, godsend, absolute godsend. So all that's left for me to do now is take that down and then take Bella for a walk. Right, the one thing I am actually leaving out and leaving open is my Trekology chair, and this is because I'm storing all my valuables on here. Car keys, wallet, camera accessories, all my batteries and all that are all in there safe. Also as well, some water for Bella. We must keep her hydrated at all times. And that's going to be the last thing that goes into the tent. Just double check the pockets. The last thing I want is anything in there that shouldn't be there. I'll zip that up. Now, a bit of a change of plan. I haven't got a lot of room in the boot. So this is going to go in the rear footwell, along with Bella. He'll be on the back seat. You're being a good girl. Who's a good girl? You having a good lay down? I'll pop that in there with you. Is that all right? You're a good girl. We're going to go for a walkies in a minute. Just wait, just a little bit longer. Let's wind that window down a bit for you. There we go, pop it. Right, well, the tent's all packed away. There is one saying that you've probably heard a couple of 100 times before, and that is, leave no trace. It's very much associated with wild camping. However, I think that principle applies to campsite camping as well, because people here own this land, and we want to leave the pitch in the same condition that we found it in, so the next people that come along and use this exact same pitch, that they can enjoy it just as much as when we started. So I'd like to just check the ground, make sure the fact there's no pegs laying around, none of my equipment laying around like batteries or phone, anything like that. Nothing left lying around. Even the peg which I used to anchor Bella down when she was a bit unsure, that is now been put away. The only thing that's left is the GoPro Hero 9, which is doing a time lapse on a tripod over there, but I'm aware of that and I'll put that away as soon as I finish this. So I just want to thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this video in June, July of summer 2023, then we are taking a short break over the summer period. Obviously the children are breaking up for their summer holidays, and that means that places like this are going to be absolutely packed, and I don't really want Bella being like distracted. So we'll be resuming the campsite camping in September and October, so I hope you join me for that. Please consider liking, leaving a comment and subscribing to the channel. It really does help the channel moving forward, and I hope to see you for those. All that's left for me to say now is bye-bye, and thank you very much for watching.